Hey guys, welcome to my first crypto market analysis. My name is TradeAddict and you might know me from X, where I'm sharing my crypto analysis day by day. But I want to give you some deeper insights on what I'm actually doing, what my analysis looks like, what my strategy looks like, and also how I find entries in the market in the end. Let's start with some important news, because President Trump announced he's creating a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana and ADA. He doesn't even mention Bitcoin, but the market likes it anyways and already started the pump. So let's dive right into the charts, and let's start with the most important chart in the crypto space, and that's for sure Bitcoin. And we will work on a high time frame bias. So if we are done with our analysis, you will have a clean bias for the next days or for the coming week, short or long, and this is the plan. Based on this bias, you can go down to lower time frames and look for entry signals, and I really hope it can give you an advantage for your trading. Let's start with the Bitcoin weekly chart. We tested this fair value gap right here on the Friday stump, and then we bounced off and formed this nice pin bar right here. And this pin bar will even close above the 90k support we lost on Friday. At this point it looked really bearish. If we would have closed the week below the 90k support, a continuation lower to about 70k wouldn't be very surprising, honestly. But we pumped back above, and as you can see, we're in the greens again. We started a strong uptrend right here, everything green, then we dropped below the 90k support, and now that we are above again, we're forming the first green trend bar again. Yeah, with a close like this, we definitely have a bullish bias for the upcoming week, for the next days. By the way, the green trend bars are displayed by the Trend Bars Pro. It's a tool to analyze the market trend, and also the fair value gaps are displayed by the price action suite from TRN Trading. And if we go down to the daily chart, it becomes even more clear why we have this bullish bias. Because also here we formed the pin bar on Friday, and now it looks like we will continue upwards, because after this pin bar we went up, and now on Sunday we're even closing above the 90k support inside, and yeah, this is a very bullish signal, so it's likely that we will start the way up to the 110k range high. With the close above, this way is where we go. Maybe we get a little retest of the 90k support, wouldn't surprise me, but then we should go up again. And this also means that we will start with a bullish bias into the week, and that we will look for long signals, favored above short signals. And there's another thing which gives further bullish bias, and this is if we look at the Bitcoin CME futures chart. This is the daily chart, and as you can see, we had a nice CME gap right here. This means that the CME future closed on a Friday at a price, and on Monday we opened at a different price, and that's where these gaps come from. And there's an over 90% chance that these gaps get filled in the end, and this is what nearly happened. If we look here, we didn't close the gap completely, but market grabbed a lot of this liquidity inside this gap, so it's very likely that we will bounce off. And this is what happened Friday. Another sign that it's the right choice to start with a bullish bias. If you go on lower time frames and look for entry signals, yeah, we have a bullish bias for this week. But there's another interesting chart we have to look at to make things a bit more clear, and that's the Nasdaq chart. There's a strong correlation between Bitcoin and the Nasdaq because of all the tech stocks inside the Nasdaq. And the last week was a very bearish one. As you can see, we printed purple trend bars all the way down to this support at around 20.5k. But then on Friday, you can see that we pumped back. We took out this low, grabbed the liquidity here, and then we managed to bounce off and closed above this low. This is a bullish sign, honestly. This is another great sign for a bullish next week, because it's likely that we will just start the way up to the top again here. Now let's take a look at what altcoins are doing, and therefore we will look at the BTC dominance chart. This is the weekly chart, and yeah, we have a very interesting setup. A few weeks ago we formed this pin bar, and since then we moved sideways. But if we take a look at the current weekly candle, this one here, it has a long wick, and again we'll close below the 69.5% resistance. This shows that BTC dominance might drop further this week. So I will definitely start to look for altcoins that outperform Bitcoin and look for long entries there. I will show you how this works a bit later. And therefore we have to take a look at the pair charts. Like for example, the Ethereum Bitcoin pair chart right here. It shows how Bitcoin performs compared to Ethereum. And if you take a look at this chart, you can see that we are still in a downtrend here. We're forming lower highs We are still with purple trend bars right now, which means downtrend. We didn't even switch to a green trend bar today. And we have a long wick here. Again, this shows that Ethereum will not be the coin to look for longs on lower time frames. There are definitely better plays. And I will show you an example right now. A trade that I'm actually in is one on the Doge 1 hour chart with this inverse head and shoulders pattern. If we take a look at the Doge Bitcoin chart, we have a nice cipher pattern here, which already started to play out. I as well saw that we formed the first higher high here again on the 4 hour chart. And I was very comfortable that Doge will continue to outperform. And yeah, that this pattern has the chance to play out and reach at least the first target. And that's why I entered a trade based on this inverse head and shoulders pattern. I found it on the 1 hour time frame and I entered right after it got confirmed because I knew Doge has a good chance to outperform Bitcoin. First we went down a bit. As you can see, we even confirmed the breakdown bar, but I was comfortable enough to let the trade run. And then we came up with a bullish reversal candle, this blue one here. And it looked very great for the trade. And yeah, it played out, as you can see. And I'm comfortable that we can aim higher for target 2 even. If we take a closer look, you can see we have a high here at this point. This high here, it's around target 2. And this is my target, honestly. I will target this high. And we formed a fair value gap right here, which could be a great area to enter another long trade. If price comes back to this fair value gap, you could still enter a long trade right inside the fair value gap and target my target or maybe target 2 and then place a stop loss right below the middle candle of the fair value gap formation. It still would be a great risk reward ratio of 3.6 about it, but yeah, just to mention it, no financial advice from my side. It's just meant educational, everything I'm saying here. Hope you understand this. Trading is risky and you always have to know that the risk is on your side if you want to take an entry based on my analysis. Make your research, make your own thoughts, but I hope my content can be an inspiration for you. This is basically my game. I first work on high time frame bias. I look for interesting altcoins that will probably outperform or get outperformed if I have a short bias. Then I go to the lower time frames, like here, the 1 hour chart of Dogecoin, and look for chart patterns, for example, or maybe even for other entry models like a test on a fair value gap. Different stuff I will show you in further videos. One last altcoin chart I want to take a look at, because this one has a very strong community and many people liked my analysis on X, and it's the NPC chart. We are still moving inside this trend channel right here. Honestly, it doesn't look very well. We also took out all the lows here around this level and we couldn't recover afterwards. Now we dropped to this area here, and this is really the last chance for NPC to print a reversal now and to finally break out of this trend channel. That's why I'm showing you this chart, because I bought here again, and maybe the last time I bought some spot, because I'm expecting us to start the reversal right here, to manage the breakout above the trend channel and then make our way back, maybe even to this ascending resistance right here. Another reason why I'm thinking that is because if we take a closer look, we already found one low right here, and with this next down move, we took out this low. It was very close, but we took out this low and then reprinted the reversal right after we tested this very interesting area right here with this fair value gap here and this high from the past. Yeah, there's a chance that we can make it. That's why I, as I said, bought some spot, but NPC is just a very small part of my portfolio. It's still a meme coin and there's always a high risk with these coins. That's it for today. Hope you like my analysis. And if you have some questions, if you have some inspiration where I have to go deeper into details, maybe about my analysis, indicators, entries, whatever, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.